Whoops. Sorry. Anyways, alright, everybody, MikuXLegend is back for more Death End requests. Yeah, I think we left off in the middle. Okay, so I think I better go ahead and move this out of the way and are you kidding me? I think I played that one already. I was making my way through the dim neighborhood with not so much as a street sign in view. The area was underdeveloped, meaning street lights were a few and far between. It was a gamble, but I jogged over towards the only light pole I could find, and there stood Lydia.
Wait, is that her? Hey, Lydia!
Haruta!
Are you okay?
Yeah. Thanks so much for coming. I didn't think I'd make...
What's wrong with your foot?
Someone in a black jacket and a rabbit mask hooked my leg with a wooden stick. Then I twisted my ankle and tripped. It's throbbing.
Oh my god.
Looks like you got a scratch on your nose, too.
Didn't look like it.
Well, obviously. I landed face first.
Didn't she cover her face when she fell? Here, I'll give you a piggyback ride.
What? I can't let you do that.
If it's just you, then I can move without a problem. Aren't those rabbit people still around?
But... they'll touch you.
Huh? What will?
My chest! I can't!
Oh.
What? Give me a break!
I bent down and put my arm around the back of Lydia's knees for leverage, and put my other arm behind her neck and hoist her up.
Whoa! The princess hold! What is this? An Otome game?
Can't you be serious for 1 second? Seriously, these people are out to get us. Just keep quiet and hold on tight.
Yay!
Light turned green. With Lydia in my arms, I tried carrying her over to where Tokiwa and Rin were.
Ah!
Uh-oh. So I think we're gonna push Lydia.
Shit!
As I stepped forward across the street, a black car came barreling across the intersection, and its tire marks skidding across the dark asphalt. Now, I think if we pick the other one, then we get ran over, obviously, and it would be a game over. They sped through the red light. I had no time to react. I threw Lydia away from where I was, just in time for her to avoid the car that was charging towards me. But before I could get away, I lost my momentum and fell to my knees.
Haruta!
Headlights flashed in front of my eyes, and I was blinded by a cascade of light. I heard that in moments of extreme fear, the body has a way of slowing everything down, giving you time to react in a split second. I might have overheard that on a television. I believe they call it fight or flight. Is this how I die? I bet it's going to hurt. My shoulder's already bruised, so I just hope the car hits me quick enough to kill me. Actually, a direct collision into my ribs might debilate me at least, so I've heard. Maybe an impact to my spine would be an instant death. I mean, if this is how I go... Damn it. Sorry. Sheena?
La Ars, Moriendi, Remit, Val, Omnis, Toi.
I thought I was a goner. Huh? My neck feels a little warm.
I was mesmerized. I wanted to bask in the warmth for a second longer before primitively opening my eyes. Obscured by the shine of light was a shadowy outline of a mysterious figure walking toward me. Who was it? Soon my vision cleared up. I realized that my head was resting on Lydia's lap, and I shut up with an incredible smile.
Lydia, are you okay?
I'm safe. Thanks to your quick thinking.
I see. Well, that's good.
You were almost run over, but you dodged the car somehow.
Wait.
I see. Well, that's good. What have I missed?
Yeah, that's what we played. But oh well. Were those headlights right behind Lydia? I could have sworn I saw a blind flash of white light. Light sparked in the corner of her eyes. Is she crying?
Ouch.
Does your shoulder hurt?
Yeah, I threw it out when I hurled you onto the street. Feels like it's on fire.
Arta, you sound like an old man.
Shut up. I'm a nerd, not an athlete. Ow. How about you? You hurt?
I think I bruised my butt falling down.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that. Makes sense, since I basically chucked you over, huh?
There might be a welt down there. Could you check it out for me?
Stop it. I already apologized.
I'm only joking. Thanks, Arta.
Yeah, we need to get out of here. Are you able to move?
My butt hurts. I'm not sure if I can run fast enough.
Well, I'm giving you a piggyback ride. Is that good enough for you, princess?
Well, I guess it'll do.
This freeloader. How come she gets to complain?
I looked both ways down the street, cautious about seeing another car zooming past, and I returned to the train station with Lydia until...
Alright, we've been at it for a while now. I don't think the rabbit people will find us here. Crap!
Hello there! A minute of your time, perhaps.
Two men stood ahead staring back at us while their bodies were hidden by a water fountain. Clutched in the man's hand was a police badge.
Shit, it's the police. Lydia,
no.
get the hell out of here. Call Tokiwa and find a safe place to hide.
Huh? What about you, Arata?
We can't stick together. I'll see what they want and then catch up with you guys later. Just hurry up and move.
Lydia pursed her lips, fidgeting as she contemplated leaving me before finally stepping away.
Who was the girl?
Oh, just a friend of mine. She sped home so she wouldn't miss her favorite anime. So can I help you with something? Are you trying to bring me in for questioning?
You work for Enigma, don't you?
Not this again.
Huh?
Now, don't be coy. You're Arata Mizunashi, is that right?
How you even know my name?
Yes, I am.
I assume you're aware of the cyber-terrorist attack that's been making headlines, right?
What?
You see, son, I'm not one to believe that Enigma is the group responsible for this attack. In fact, I think your name was incorrectly lumped in. I mean, with both the authorities and the press hot in your tail, I imagine this must have been a stressful time. So, we can prove you're innocent.
Oh.
We were interested in bringing you in as one of your company's staff members to clear some things up for us, just for formality's sake. What do you say? Mind walking down to the station with us?
Of course, this is all at will. If you deny our request, however, one might be inclined to believe that you've got something to hide.
Well, I can't stay for too long, though. That all right?
Of course. We won't use up too much of your time. The station's just down the street. If we find nothing of note, you'll be home in a flash.
Got it. I guess I can spare 10 minutes.
Thank you for your cooperation.
A kind smile formed on the detective's lips as I nodded in acceptance of his invitation.
You're a real son of a bitch. You won an award for that performance?
Hey! Look at me when I'm talking to you! I know you did it, you rat-faced punk. You can't play dumb forever. This won't go how you think it will.
I was careful not to let my guard down as they escorted me to the station. As soon as I walked through the door, my suspicions were confirmed.
To no surprise, I was thrown into the cold, metallic interrogation room. The detectives wasted no time barking at me.
Arata Mizunashi, I don't think you understand how much shit you're in. Allow me to explain why you and your company are currently suspects in this cyber terrorism catastrophe. Remember when cell phones, TVs, and computers were all displaying an image when the initial hack started up? Our intel team informed us that the funny image appearing on those hacked devices matches the login screen for your company's video game. At first, we thought it was a coincidence. Some sick trick. No way could your company maliciously infect devices worldwide simultaneously. But then we realized the command hub that initiated the illegal global terror attack was connected to Enigma's main server all along.
If you don't know what they're talking about, they're talking about what happened in part 8.
What? That can't be true.
That brings us to you. You've been accessing the Enigma servers from your home office, haven't you? What were you doing?
Is he talking about World's Odyssey? Well, I'm a programmer, so I was coding one of my games remotely. I wasn't accessing Enigma's servers. I was using another company's.
You bastard. We have transmission records straight from Aggle that show exactly when you connected to Enigma's servers. You still want to play dumb, huh?
That
No.
can't be right. The game is operating off of Aggle's servers. There's no way I could have gotten access into the game without logging into Aggle's user interface.
Are you saying that Aggle's lying? Why should we believe you?
Yes, you need to, please.
What should I do? Even if I were to tell them the whole story about Odyssey, they probably wouldn't believe me. I'll prove my innocence. Actually, there's no way you could have accessed those records without the proper clearance. So I'm inclined to believe they were illegally obtained. We're way past the 10 minutes that I promised. I'm going home now. This whole thing is at will anyways, right?
Yeah, go ahead. For now, that is.
Thank you. The detective popped into his chair with a thud as he glared intensely back at me. Wasn't sure who was the cop and who was the crook.
You better believe that once we dig up enough dirt on you, I'll be knocking on your door with an arrest warrant.
Oh boy.
Remember me. The man that's going to arrest you is Senji Hizumi.
Why is he so damn persistent? He was needlessly aggressive, giving me the impression that there was something amiss. But I didn't have time to waste.
I'm leaving.
Oh, come on. We were just getting started. Right, Mizunashi?
Well, we're getting started alright. The detective known as Hizumi tried putting his hands on my shoulders as I stood from my seat, and he pressed me back into my chair.
Ow!
Hey, you wanna know why the cops are after you? It's because people are starting to die after playing that game you helped program.
What?
You saw the screenshot that went public after the cyber attack, didn't you? The one from the game you worked on? Some hacker had some grand plans. And by God, the madman did it.
Did what?
Just like your company, this hacker signed an NDA with Aggle to license the Alice engine and develop a game with its technology. Thinking he'd have a bit of fun, this hacker decided to infiltrate the server with all of the assets related to the Alice engine. That includes World's Odyssey, which otherwise would have been inaccessible to him.
He was able to infiltrate the game? Are there players besides Sheena in there?
He entered an incomplete game and began tinkering with some of the settings, changing things that he shouldn't have. He scattered proof of his misdeeds all over the internet. See for yourself.
Detective Hizumi began typing crudely onto his tablet and opened up the forum thread on the occult website. If you get in, you'll be a hero. No one's ever seen WOD from the inside. I was able to log in. LOL. You guys should join me. Seriously? You're a god. Hahaha. How'd you do it? Even if the game isn't active, is it still hacking? I'm reporting you to the cops. I don't recommend this game for noobs. It's a VR MMO, so you have to wear the right goggles to enter.
So, this hacker falsified the security protocols to get login verification for Aggle's servers? Whoever it was knew what he was doing. He left behind a digital paper trail so blatant anyone with half a brain could copy him.
Hero, this VR is super immersive, right? It is safe to jump in. Come back safe, Hero. We'll be waiting for your reply. Did the hero die?
He hasn't responded since his last post. This information hasn't been made public, but some of our detectives were able to uncover what became of the hacker. The man's name was Shuzo Kitamura. He was living alone inside of a rundown apartment, but his death was somewhat out of the ordinary.
Can we just at least find him?
What?
Wait a minute. It's the guy from the Sakaki apartments, the one who wrote in the diary. Sounds like someone started stalking him and murdered him once he started digging around in World's Odyssey.
Ever since Kitamura stopped posting, there have been plenty of copycats trying to top what he did on the forum. The second victim is this college student.
What?
He was able to compile instructions on how to hack into the Alice Engine servers, using the forums on a computer at his friend's house. One of them was playing the game while wearing a VR headset, while the other was watching his playthrough on the PC monitor. Without the headset, his buddy could barely make out what was happening on the screen. So according to that kid...
Whoa! It's like you're practically inside the game! They should have this thing up for pre-order with DLC months ago. Dude, you're hogging the headset. Well, whatever.
DLC sent for dumpable content if you guys don't know.
Man, I can't tell what the hell's happening on this monitor. Whoa! This one is enormous! It's gotta be a boss. What's it doing in the tutorial area? I guess this game isn't balanced at all. This is ridiculous. It's practically unplayable. Yeah, go! No, don't die. If you die, then you're buying me dinner. She died. That's a shame. A pretty girl having her stomach torn out of her. What a waste. Hey, what's wrong? Hey!
Oh man, I don't know what's happening.
Shit, this isn't good. I need to call an ambulance. Shit! Hurry!
Wait, he actually died?
As soon as the player's character was killed, foam started coming out of his mouth, and he keeled over.
So it's practically, if you die in the game, you die in real life. That's how it worked.
By the time the ambulance arrived, he no longer registered a pulse. The doctors had never seen anything like it. They performed an autopsy, but that was it. No other cause of death could be determined.
Was this really happening? Is this what it meant when your mind goes blank? If what the detective said was true, then what kind of game did we bring into this world? Can dying inside of a game while wearing your headset result in permanent death outside of it? Could that happen to Sheena?
Soon, the kid who survived started posting everywhere. The forum was eventually removed to avoid the risk of more casualties. Take a gander at a screenshot we pulled from the web archive.
What happened?
All right, Mr. Programmer. Why don't you fill us in on how that happened?
I wish I could tell you.
Explain to me how some virtual reality game was able to rip someone's mind from out of their body. I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, it's a video game, not real life. Maybe some wise guy tried bridging the two. I'd be willing to bet that you tried developing a system to render players in some kind of catatonic state, didn't you? Didn't you?
I'd never do anything like that. Now piss off!
You've got some balls, kid.
Let me out of here already. Sheena. If Sheena dies.
Detective Izumi dropped his phone on the table, rubbing his temples forcefully before seizing it with bared teeth.
Who's seen him? You know something, don't you? Suit yourself. If you insist that you're innocent, then you'll need to prove it to me. I think the two of us need to spend a little more time together, though.
Detective Izumi nodded to the other detective courteously and stepped out of the room. I glanced at his cell phone screen, noticing that his voice recorder had been left on. He had been recording our entire conversation. A text notification pinged on the detective's cell phone. Mizunashi, you've done well. It's me, Werner.
Is that from the CEO?
I've hacked this man's phone. Now, I need you to follow my instructions. I'll help you escape. How did he know that I was here? He's supposed to be on a business trip. I immediately reached for the phone to stop it from vibrating again.
So, you've been recording our conversation, huh? Guess I underestimated you.
Don't touch it. Leave it on the table.
Soon the other detective watching you will be prompted to leave the room.
Hey, Mr. Narimoto. There's an urgent call waiting for you. They say it's an emergency. I'll patch you through to line 1.
Got it. I'll be right in. All right, Mizunashi. I know that technically you're here at will, but if you leave without our permission, it's not gonna be pretty.
I want you to wait 30 seconds, and those 30 seconds, I want you to stand up and walk straight out of the room.
15. 16.
I didn't believe him at first, but the detective had left the room just as the CEO suggested. I guess I have no choice but to trust him.
20. 21.
Is this gonna work? But
29. 30. What the hell?
huh? Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. If you want to be notified whenever I upload, be sure to ring the bell so you get them. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye!